This is a display of what they have to resort to, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for this.
Relax, Beth. You were talking about how you wouldn't say it to your face. I would say it to your face and I would crush you.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy you, dude. I would rock
Really?
you. Yes.
Thank you. For what?
You couldn't handle it, dude.
Who are you?
For
Who are you?
what?
Someone who's ready to
Who are you?
dominate Bev in a
For
combat
what?
Who are you?
situation.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
No, for what
Yeah, you're
reason,
scared?
dude?
For what you're saying on your stream, brother.
For saying that level is horizontal, is that upset you?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Your chin's gonna get rocked,
very
dude. Your chin's gonna
mean.
get rocked. It's gonna
Yeah.
spin around, dude. Your head.
That sounds like a threat from a 12-year-old. Now,
Yeah.
please, off you go to beddy buys. Night night.
For saying that level is horizontal, is that upset you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Emma. Shh.
Say my name, bitch.
Emma. Shh.
Setting up life, baby.
Emma. Shh.
Say my name, bitch.
We deal with trolls gone crazy.
Ah, it's fucking globe. It's a globe. It's a fucking
All
sphere. You
about
guys
that
are
nerd
retarded.
life, getting kicked from every server I know.
This is a display of what they have to resort to, ladies and gentlemen. We
know
apologize
these
for
trolls
this.
are gonna lie and I'll escape for the
If we
show.
were on a globe or a curved plane, right?
The science of the
Love life, baby.
That's probably one of the best arguments I have heard for quite a while
These
though,
trolls gone crazy.
coming from the globe side.
I'm saying that the ship being deeper, like,
Life, baby.
For saying that level is horizontal, is that upset you?
Yes.
Water arrest lies evenly across the
Is that
lake.
upset you?
Kapapi in the chin. Easy, dude. You've been knocked out. One punch.
And hydrostatic pressure is the answer that will end the
So
game.
is that upset you?
if we were on a globe or a curved plane, right?
We got the arguments and proofs to
The
show.
same voice, you dumb idiot.
These crazy people gonna recognize the knowledge
And
that
do you
flows.
study under any of the globers? Do you
Setting
get your
up
information
life,
from any of
baby.
those?
Why would I willingly partake in brainwashing?
Logic and reality dictate that water levels
So is that
don't
upset you?
curve.
If we were on a globe or a curved plane, right?
Right line geometry displays the 3D space of our world.
So is that upset
I'm
you?
gonna pop you in the chin, dude.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
another
I'm just
threat. Nice.
It makes me sick to think that straight
Why would I
lines
willingly
curve.
partake in brainwashing?
That kind of logic
I don't really
is
wanna
for
be brainwashed by
thinking
George,
that
if I'm
no
honest.
one
Is that upset?
deserves.
It's not a threat, it's a promise, dude. I'll pop you in the chin.
Oh my god, is this the same guy?
The same voice, you dumb idiot. What are you talking about?
So is that upset you?
We deal with shoes gone
Anyways, what I've been
shady.
saying is that if you got a boat
The same voice, you dumb
On the-
idiot.
on
What are you
the-
talking about?
round Earth, right? Like, wouldn't the center of the boat
The same voice, you dumb
The,
idiot. What are you
yeah.
talking about?
be deeper in the water than I don't know what you call it, the starboard? What is the front of the boat and the end of the boat?
Yeah, you
No, I
do
don't.
realise, dude, none of us in here think the Earth is flat. So whatever person
What are you
sent you a
doing, man?
message and
What are
said
you doing,
there's
man?
a flat Earth channel over there,
What is
they've
this,
given you
man?
the wrong information. So
Yeah.
you've just been trolled, mate. Your troll team has just been trolled.
And we are live. I thought that was longer. I really did. I thought that mix was longer than that. Welcome. It's Hump Day. Nothing much particularly going on. We were just handed a little bit of a video somebody found. Bedford level hump. Not much other than that. Other than the stuff you obviously know about that's going on at the minute. People saying things, making videos, getting content. Good for you, Blue. I like to see that. We're going to go over globe science tonight. We've got a couple of science videos from some science YouTube channels. Going to see how Globe do their science. Check about on YouTube. I noticed a fair few things tonight as well today about looking over these YouTube channel people. Got one over here. It's got a message over here on Jose's channel. Looks like Mr. Victory wants us to talk more about blue. Yeah, and they're talking about the security system that I might need, obviously, over here at Jose's. Talking about threats and police and all of that. I don't think there's any need for me to go to the police just yet, but you never know how it gets. Might be worthwhile. Talk about a few of the things that we got last night. Hopefully we don't advocate doxing. I don't even think doxing is a thing. I don't even know why I should be talking about it, but I feel I have to because people are claiming that I'm doxer. But what they do is they say if you say your name, then you're a doxer. So I think that's what they're doing. They're calling me a doxer because my name's out there. People now know my name. People knew my name from before. My name is obviously my name. I know my name. The problem was that initially when I came into this as Try Thinking. And Try Thinking is just the YouTube channel to hopefully to get people to try thinking. Now, I got told when I came into this that I was a child abuser. I was looking for horrible trolls. I was looking for the simplest statement that had the most reaction from people. I'll take you over and show you the early videos about the stuff like that. So, what we've got is a situation where I've come into it as a Try Thinking, but now people are calling me by my name and associating me to that thing that Fight the Flat Earth was said. Fight the Flat Earth initially said that I was a child abuser for saying that level is horizontal. So I'm only here to prove to myself that level is horizontal. Now, it's a very silly thing to be able to prove to yourself, to even have to prove it to yourself. But it looks like now everybody's associating my name with that, which is an obvious proof. And if I have to put my name out to say that, you know, I'm only here to show you everybody, like I've said all along, I'm not a flat earther. Level is horizontal. You're going to have a go at me for that. Now people are pointing my name everywhere and saying, that dude there, he's a flat earther. Well, I'm not. I'm not a doxer because my name's out there. I'm not a doxer. I have no interest in anybody's names. None at all. I don't care where they live or anything. If you want to come into any of the tests that we do, you can come. Rumpus is sinners. In the flesh. He could have come over. He could have done whatever. He didn't. So now my name's out there. We have to deal with all of this sort of stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. It doesn't change who we are. It doesn't change the conversation that we're having. But it does give a load of hate watchers some content. So off you go, guys. But just remember to tell everybody that I'm not a flat earther. And you are the guys that are globers that are getting triggered about it. It's easy. Don't forget. Because whenever I say to anybody, I'm not a flat earther. Never have said it. Never will be. silly people. And yes, here we go. I've got some of the comments that we put out last night. If anybody's seen the community thread on the YouTube channel, you'd be able to see these comments. They were given to us from Bob, the science guy, wrote into the chat last night. I put it on Twitter, and they have their people telling me to get rehomed by the council. I don't know why. I've put up a GoFundMe, which I'm gonna have to give Zen go, and now these people are telling me I need to get rehomed from the council. Let me get that up again. So thanks to the people that are helping us and donating, helping us out. It's really weird times at the minute. We oh, sorry, I'm all over the place today. It's been a little bit of a weird day. Protect Gary. I'll put that up there. Let's pin that. Right, so Wednesday. It's been a bit of a weird day today. We've been obviously under attack. People have been making videos talking rubbish about me. I haven't watched any of Blue's videos, but apparently Blue seems to think that I'm involved in a plot to take over a university from a different country. No doubt. Blue's been sending people over to comment about how bad we are about talking about a meetup that I wish I could have gone to. But obviously I'm in a different country, so I can't be involved in it. Don't worry, Blue. I'm not able to plot to go to the university to disrupt Blue's Cavendish meetup, which not a lot of people went to, said that they could go to, and the hall was getting renovated, and he wasn't going to do it, but I think he got threatened by somebody. It's all a bit paralogism. He's too vague with all sorts of facts that stuff, and I really don't know what's going on with Blue. Also, we've got another thing with Bob, who was the guy that was posting comments in the chat yesterday. Let me find some. Here we go. These ones here. These are what they said. Somebody, obviously a troll, but they did say, we will be circulating today Bev, Rakia, Emma's and SE house and to the community. And I'm not too sure which community. I don't think we're in the community this is. Obviously, it's the troll community. So if anybody has seen these pictures of the houses of me, Emma, SE, Rakia, if anybody's seen those pictures, just be honoured that you are in the community of people that like to dox people. You're nice. And Bob has said, there are quite a few looking at you now, Bev. You never know. I'd rethink my life choices if I were you, says Bob. I don't know whether that's a healthy hint from another YouTuber, but I don't know. I don't know how you're meant to take these sort of things. We were going over the videos that Bob copyright struck 3 months ago. It was just before Christmas, December the 17th. I was looking when I got my first 2 community strikes from Bob. So we went over those videos today. Don't know what's everybody wanting to go over. I said this would be an awkward fucking day. Thanks, guys. Right. So, I'll go over a couple of the videos because yesterday there was a conversation that we heard that went on in the Earth Awakenings Discord server involving Bob and the videos and copyright striking and what is a copyright strike and what isn't a copyright strike. And they came to the conclusion that if somebody just takes your content without doing anything to it and puts it back up again, then that's worthy of a copyright strike. So, I'll go over some of the things. I did give commentary for some of these videos, I think, that we'll start off with. So we can know what doxing is and what copyright strikes are. And, you know, the sort of thing that goes on within YouTube community. Under the... behind the scenes, let's say. Right, so... right, here we go. Now, this... main screen. Do you guys need to see it in the Discord? Yeah. I'll share a screen. And main screen. Here we go. Transition. Check that out. Oh, no, not that. That. Okie dokie. So can you guys see that? See that? Now, as you can see from this screen that is here, there's a few pictures that have been put around it, and there is oh well, yeah, there's a few pictures. Here's a picture of Bob. This is Potato Bob. This is a GIF up here that we did. This is GIF Bob smiling. Over here, Bob smiling as well. He did a lot of practice smiling. He downloaded a new program. And this is the video was entitled let's see if I can find a title for it. Bob Not Bob's Adult Advice for the Model Afflicted, #1, Straight Line. So that's what this video is called, that I put it out. And it is, it helps the globe afflicted people know what a straight line is in Globeland. Because it's not the same as what normal people would think straight lines are. So, this is the video. This is the one of the videos that got copyright struck for me. There was 3 months ago, just before Christmas. So this is one of them. Right now, bear in mind it's a 30-minute video, right? So check this out. Obvious comedy, right? Here we go. this. This is me.
In the United Kingdom. Now let's go ahead and rotate the Earth. Now let me
Sorry,
show you
I did
another
that
problem
wrong.
that the flat Earth
There we go.
has. That line, the red line, is very clearly curved. That is the great circle distance between Santiago, Chile and London in the United Kingdom. Now let's go ahead and rotate the Earth so that line is directly underneath us.
Look at that.
That looks pretty straight to me. So here you go, flat earthers.
Here you
Straight
go,
line,
flat-
curved line, straight line, curved line, straight line, curved line,
Did you get it?
straight line, curved line,
For 30 minutes.
straight line, curved line,
It's like therapeutic.
straight line, curved line,
See?
straight line, curved line,
It was well worth copyright
Straight
striking
line.
it, isn't it?
curved line,
See all of this work I've done? I
Straight
put
line.
all of the nice smiley faces
Curved
all
line.
the way around the outside of it. And
straight line,
curved line.
curved line, straight line,
Straight line.
curved line, straight line,
It's a straight line.
curved line,
It's a curved line.
straight line, curved line,
I like it.
straight line,
How long do you reckon you could watch it
curved
for?
line, straight
That's
line,
so funny. I could watch it for at least
Line.
half an hour.
Yeah.
straight line,
Curved line.
Curve line.
Straight line. Curved line.
curved line, straight line,
That's
Curved
just
line.
2 minutes. Just 2 minutes
straight
of
line,
it.
curved
Curved
line.
line.
That's beautiful.
So that was well worth copyright striking. It's look, I even did an advertisement for his science channel. Straight line, curved line. If you ever need to know, flat earthers, that's the difference between a straight line and a curved line. It's advice for flat earthers. This is globe science, people.
Yeah, just look at a curved line from
Yeah.
a different perspective and call it straight.
Yeah, just move the computer screen about a bit. I mean, that's how you do globe science. I mean, everybody should know that. So, this is the starting base of what we've been doing for quite a while. We've been pointing out to people that straight lines don't curve. You can't draw straight balls. You can't draw lines on a ball and say that's a straight line. Because it's on a ball. It's just not straight. So yeah, this was one of the videos that got copyright struck. So you can definitely see why Bob would want to copyright strike that. I'm just stealing his content, aren't I? Not changing it at all. Doing any work to it. 30 minutes of it. Just looping it. As a joke. But I mean, obviously people can't take jokes. Right.
Would you call that dialetheism?
Yeah, well, probably. How can you? It's obviously a definitional, whatever the guy called it, paralogism, isn't it? It's having two different definitions for straight and moving it. Straight line, curved line. I mean, it's the same thing, just in a different position on the screen.
Two truths.
Yeah.
The
Same
very
thing.
definition of dialetheism.
And, I tell you what, well, while we're here, we're on this. So, this is a channel called Everything Science. And it was pointed out to us that this guy's got a Bedford level experiment. So, this is... It's not really an experiment, is it? Not I can see, anyway. Just looking at stuff with the camera. So, if you want to watch this, this is Everything Science, and the video is called The Earth is Actually Flat Part 2. I don't know why. So, here we go. Listen to this.
But we're gonna give you two of the simplest ways we know the Earth isn't actually flat. In the video, he talked about the Bedford level experiment. To summarize, a guy got in a river and held a telescope close to the water.
For just so you know, and to stop it and comment here, a guy got in a Bedford level with a telescope. Well, my son's been in a dinghy at the Bedford level with a P1000. I don't know how many people have done that. I'm guessing just the one. But who knows? Maybe there's others. If there is any others have ever been to Bedford levels, they come and have a chat with us. We can compare footage. This isn't so anyway. So look.
He then had his friend sail down the river. After 6 miles, based on the curvature of the Earth, he shouldn't have been able to see the boat.
Look at that. That's a canal. Nice graphics though.
But yet he could. Most flat Earth arguments revolve around trying to physically find the curve.
Most flat Earth arguments revolve around trying to find the curve. Now, I'm not aware of that, but I mean, that definitely sounds like diletheism. Or that the poor guy's very confused. Do flat earthers ever look to try and find the curve? I think they might. I don't know. I'm aware of Rumpus. Rumpus is trying to find a curve, right? He's trying to find a drop of the water level. Blue said he went for the slope. Who's looking for the curve? As far as I know, there's no way to measure a curve. So anybody who says that, that's a really malformed argument. But I mean, check this out. This gets better.
Unfortunately for them, near the Earth's surface, light bends due to refraction at roughly the same degree as the Earth curves.
See that? Light. This is the line of sight. And this is the actual path of the light. Want me to make it a bit bigger? There you go. Look at that. I'll put it back again.
Near the Earth's surface, light bends due to refraction at roughly the same degree as the Earth curves. Since the light bends around the Earth, this lets you see a little bit farther than you should be able to. This refraction is also what creates mirages like
got
the
us
Flying
curving
Dutchman.
light.
Yeah, that's good.
It
Isn't
has
it? I mean,
to.
wonder who's telling him that? Who is
Fantasy.
telling him that? I think this is globe science. You know, they make up an argument. I'm not aware of light curving like that. I've never heard anybody else, unless it's Ruhif.
Where ships appear to float above the water. But flat earthers always seem to hate the idea of refraction, since they think it's not something they can physically test. But there's
Flat earthers hate the idea of refraction.
a simple
What happened to
modification
their
they can
parallel sun rays? Flight curves.
Paradox is everywhere, isn't it?
do to this
Everywhere.
experiment to prove the Earth's curvature. In the normal setup they use,
To prove the Earth's curvature. I'm getting annoyed at this.
in the normal setup,
Let me go back a little bit more.
they seem to hate the idea of refraction, since they think it's not something they can physically test. But there's a simple modification they can do to this experiment to prove the Earth's curvature.
To prove the Earth's curvature. To prove the Earth's curvature. Crazy people. They don't even know what proof is. And what do they mean by Earth curvature? They're too scared to say it.
In the normal setup they use, they have a starting point and an ending point. In the Bedford experiment, the starting point was the telescope, and the ending point was the flag on the boat.
Right, okay. Starting point was the telescope, and the ending point was the flag on a boat. Start point, end point. 2 points.
Let's swap these both out for 2 poles. Now let's say you shoot a
Do you
laser
have it on
from
the
one-
Discord, Bev? It's a little hard to follow like this.
Have you not got it? I thought you should have it on the Discord, shouldn't you? Oh no, what about the...
I don't see.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Right.
Sorry, it must have clicked off. I don't know why.
Cool.
Is that better? Right, I'll go
Yes,
back.
thanks.
Because
Yep.
this is the bit that makes sense
to
here.
prove the
It's
Earth's
a bit why
curvature.
we wanted it.
In the normal
hump.
setup they use, they have a starting point and an ending point. In the Bedford experiment, the starting point was the telescope, and the ending point was the flag on the boat. But let's swap these both out for 2 poles. Now let's say you shoot a laser from one pole to the other. If you line it up just right, you can get the laser to hit the same spot on both poles.
Okay. This is for you, Rumpus. Remember?
Say 5 feet.
5
But if you just added a third pole in the middle, you would see that the light doesn't hit the pole at 5 feet like it would in a flat Earth, but lower, since the curve of the Earth.
Ooh, the hump.
Yeah? Yeah,
Oh,
look
the
at that.
hump.
He's hump day, isn't
Whoa.
it? Look at that. Gifted to us. He just put it up there. No bother. 5 foot one end, 5 foot at the other end. Boom. 2 foot difference.
Wow.
Yeah. 2 foot
Nice.
difference. Look at that. He's not shy about this. Look.
Say 5 feet. But if you just added a third pole in the middle, you would see that the light doesn't hit the pole at 5 feet like it would in a flat.
Is this the water? This is the water here. Straight horizontal water level. And then...
but lower, since the curve.
Boop!
Unclamp.
Unclamp that hump! Boop!
Shout out, Blue.
Whoop. Let's have some of that. Now,
That's beautiful.
if this laser here, would it not be... Like, because this is where Blue was going. If we go back to this bit here. Now, that would have to be a slope downwards, wouldn't it? It would have to be.
Well, both directions and in the
Yeah.
middle as well, no?
Yeah. all down.
Paradox City.
All down. This should be a drop here, a drop here, and a drop here. And it should get bigger.
Yeah.
Quadratic equation, but...
a flat Earth, but
Uh-uh.
lower, since the
Whoop.
curve of the Earth makes the pole higher relative to the starting and ending points.
Makes it in the middle, it makes it higher relative to the starting and the ending points. It's a hell of a paradox to be in.
Mind-boggling.
I'm not a flat earther, but that looks ridiculous. Definitely not a globe earther with that. And this is a Science Channel. There we go.
Something that would only happen on a curved Earth.
Only happens
But there's some
on a
other
curved
simpler
Earth.
ways you can tell the Earth can't be flat. If you're in the southern hemisphere and you look
We don't need to look at that. Looking at lights in the sky. So thank you very much. Everything Science. He's got 20,000 subscribers. Okay, well, I'll put that back there. Thank you very much, Everything Science.
That was a nice display of a hump.
Yep. That's for Rumpus. Because, I mean, that is what they did, Wallace and Robotham. They both went to the hump.
And Rumpus is vying for the drop.
The full drop, yeah. Now, I don't think, even if Rumpus was still going with the drop and the hump, we're like the people that have both, then that line that guy drew, and it was a horizontal, would have to be sloping down. Shout out Blue. That's Blue's got a proof that the water level isn't horizontal. It's got a slope in it. Hopefully at some point we might go over that and have these the proofs that are coming from there, obviously, because that's one science guy. So globe science. I'm taking it that's globe science, right? Nobody puts a hump in water if it's not a glober. I can't, what else can I say? Welcome to Hump Day, especially if you're on a globe. You've just got another science channel that you can follow. And so if anybody asks, do you need any science for how you can have a hump in the water? Just ask any one of the science channels. The Globe Earth science channels. I've got another, actually. Yeah, I went over another science channel. I'll just let me get the Discord sorted back again. Oh, share screen. There you go, you guys. I can see that. Main screen right now. This is the other science channel, and I noticed a few things about this. We'll go through the things that I'd noticed. First off, he's got my name in his latest video. Mine, Rakia, and Cavendish. Some weird dude from a few years back, and he calls it flat earthers on the thumbnail of his title, which I don't know who he was talking about. I never actually bothered watching this, but so Blue Marble Science, another one of the science channels that are associated with the big ball, the globe model. So one video, my name, Rakia Life, Cavendish. This video here, 10 words, doesn't seem to have anything on it. Nobody else's name, strange one. This one here, Blue Marvel Live, Flat Earth Lies by Bev, Rakia, and SE Montreal. It's people's names. Blue's using people's names on the titles of his videos quite a lot. And he likes putting pictures of people all over the front of his videos. Common theme about the subject matter as well for this Globe Earth Science channel. Another one, QE and elevation angles, a picture of another person. Again, QE's another figure within this community that Blue likes to do science about, apparently. Science is people. Elevation angles, there's not much science to that. It's definitely geometry. Lies. I don't know. I don't bother watching many of these videos. Another one here. Bev can't sextant. I don't know why I've only got... I do have a sextant here. He's probably just got mistaken. But, I mean, no doubt he's made a bit of a video out of it again. They're only short videos, but he's keeping his content going. Another one here. Bev's Vector Quandary. Another name on one of his videos about somebody else, another person. Not much science, I don't think, based around people. Google Earth Revisited with a picture of me, yeah. He's on the front cover, which is nice. I mean, he's always got to have a picture of somebody or somebody's name involved in it. Next one, Bevan Longitude. Jackass. I don't know why he puts Bev here but not it and put a picture of me. He either puts people's names in the title of the video or he puts their picture on a thumbnail of a video. One or the other. Globe Earth Science again. Lake Pontchartrain. Causeway, proof of Earth. What proof the Earth is a sphere? Lake Pontchartrain. I think that's where he puts the hump. He unclamps the hump. He does that again. It's a picture of me on here. He's like, is it on his thumbnails? He likes to put pictures of people on. Here's one. Brian's Logic on airplanes. A picture of Brian and Brian's name in the title of his video. He must be doing science about people again. And another one, Brian's Logic, and a picture of a guy. I don't know whether that is Brian or not, but Blue's definitely putting his name out again. Another one, Brian's Logic. Must have been a good week for Brian. He must have done a good video or two that needed, obviously, some globe science doing on it. I've never actually watched the globe Earth science videos, but I would imagine that there is definitely a lot of actual science going on. It wouldn't just be dismissing people and putting donkey noises and things like that. Globe science. Another one here, there's a picture of me. Try Thinkings, that's me. I'm Try Thinking. Lace Pontchartrain Truth Bending. I've never tried to bend any truth. That was Blue put a hump in the middle of the water, unclamped it. There's a little pig up there as well. He likes to make little gifs and things. Here's another one. Is level horizontal? No, a picture of me again with the measuring rod when we go out there. My lads are behind the camera. I go out with the measuring rods because I'm obviously the one on the camera. Then my sons don't have to go on camera. So that's why I'm always out on camera with the measuring rod holding it. When we go out and do tests, that's where I am in the camera. Here's another one. Oakley and QE. Two people with pictures on the front of the thumbnail. Talking about the curved adjacent. Sciencing, obviously. Globe sciencing lines again. Here's another one, Gary Wabenga. Ooh, it's another name. Come on in, Gary Wabenga. We're going to do some science with Blue. Ratchy. Ooh, not to be sexist or anything, but Blue will have pictures of anybody and do science with anybody. These people. He's a very freelance scientist. Here's another one, Brian's Logic. Magnetic declination. Another picture of a guy. This one here doesn't seem to have anything. It's a bit boring. No pictures of anybody and no names. He only got on 1,600 views on this one. On that. Blue, what I'd suggest, what you should do, if you want to get a few more views. If you want to get a few more views, what you should do is put a picture of somebody on the front of it. Not you, obviously. Don't want to put a picture of yourself. Put somebody's name. Just write another YouTuber that's making videos. Put their name on it, and then use their content and make a video for yourself. I mean, do globe science, definitely. Here's another one. Riley claims to be targeting children. Ooh, that's a nice one, isn't it? A picture of somebody again on the front of the thumbnail. That's a little bit weird, that, isn't it? I mean, why make a science thing like that? PhD Tony talks about Einstein and Newton. Pictures of Einstein and Newton. Might be what it is. He's honouring the people that he puts on the pictures of his things. Here's another one. Anthony Riley, full name. Another picture of a guy, Brian's Logic. Nathan Oakley again. Here's another one. Brian's Logic. Rachy. Clowns. Clown science. Obviously, globe science. Why would you not have clowns? This is globe science, isn't it? Brian Leakey. No picture of Brian Leakey. Quantum Eraser. PhD Tony. Ratchy. Meekin, Oakley and Riley. 3 for the price of 1. 3 names in 1 title. Ratchy and Riley accused him of something. Mitchell. Where's another one? Mitchell. Mobius. There's loads of people getting shout-outs on Blue's videos. SE Montreal. Goes one-on-one. There's a bit Cavendish, and you're not getting any views on these ones. Blue Marble Live testing a new torsion wire. 597 views. I mean, he should have put a picture of somebody on it, or at least put somebody's name on it, right? you'll never do any science without you get any numbers on your views. Here's another one. Cavendish, 421 views. Oh, Cavendish, 350 views. Oh, did we record an earthquake? 495 views. Got a few more than the other Cavendish ones. Did we record an earthquake? I'm glad you still kept that one up there, Blue. That's good. Proper science, that. Cavendish, that's the seismometer. And that was the end of, I think. Oh, well, it went up here. And then, obviously, Brian Oakley. Oh, live. Only got 300 odd views. Dan the Waterman. And all of these low views, always. Quantum Eraser. Look at the difference. When Blue does Globe Earth Science with other people's names in the video, look at that. 2,500 views compared to his 422 views. That's what you do, Blue. Keep on. So this is what we do here, Cleary and Leak. Oh, it's like Cleary is another one. Leakey's Bull. Brian's Logic. Oh, here's a picture of somebody else we've not seen for a while. Look. Yeah. Oh, Bob. QE. It's very business orientated. Cavendish, only 850. Bob Nodell's in 3,900. It's like somebody's hit on a good topic of blue marble science, doing science in conjunction with these other YouTubers. So this is the science that we're dealing with. The science of people, it seems, globe earth science, where they put humps in water, they unclamp humps, straight lines, and talk about people. Put donkeys in videos. Not that I'm sort of against it. I mean, if that's the sort of thing that you want to watch, and if that's the science that you're doing, Globe Earth Science must be the thing for you. But that's not the sort of stuff we do over here. This particular globe science, where you talk about people a lot. So try and get off the globe science. But obviously, if anybody wants to come in tonight, it is hump day. We've seen a few humps. Anybody want to come and show us any hump, slope? The big topic I think we're going to be working on soon will be Earth curvature. Anybody can come in, wants to come in and tell us what Earth curvature is? Just a minute. A water distiller's decided to just wants to keep switching itself on every now and again. But when it's just finished, it's empty, it's not good for it. So might be needing a new water distiller soon. Hopefully not. Anybody wants to come in and let us know what Earth curvature is? Because forever since I came in here, I've been asking people for some sort of an idea as to why some people would want to call you a child abuser when you come into this arena. I initially thought that would be enough to get people out of this arena instantly. Can you imagine if let's say, for instance, you're just a normal dude. You've got an autistic son, and he doesn't really relate to anybody, finds it difficult to get out. So we find out we can get some a camera and we can do some photography and we can go to places and do this sort of stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Wait, who says somebody's saying I've lost my marbles? But I mean, that's obviously a troll intended to put us off. So I get a camera, we go out, we take a few pictures, go up to the top of a mountain. What, a mountain? A hill, local hill. And we see on the top of the plaques, it says Isle of Man, 85 miles. This is no joke. And thought, well, we've got a P1000 and we're up here taking pictures of Blackpool Tower and stuff. Let's have a look, point the camera in that direction. So we do. There it is, the Isle of Man, 85 miles away. Wow. I'm on Twitter. Put the picture on Twitter and say, look at that. And people start saying, well, where were you? How high were you? How far away is it? It's like it's 85 miles away. We were about 300 feet. Oh, well, you'd be able to see that. And it's like, I know we can see it. It's there. Look. Well, how far? What's the greatest distance you've ever seen? And they said, the horizon and rise, and you can't see. You should be able to see that much. And we said, yeah. Obviously you can see it because it's there on a plaque. It said 85 miles in that direction. What's the biggest distance you guys have seen? Then they started attacking. He said, the horizon doesn't rise to eye level. And I said, I know. Why would it? It's different levels. It shouldn't rise. And then they said, you're a child abuser if you say that to your son. Like, we were just taking a picture. 85 miles. It's amazing what some people say to you. Now, that initially would have been enough for me to leave. But I'm interested in working out how people are going to react to my son. Because I'm bringing him up to tell the truth. And if he says the truthful thing to somebody, then somebody reacts to him and starts saying, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the equivalent is of telling somebody they're a child abuser when they're with the son, taking pictures. I don't know what, so I'm in this to try and work out why somebody would ever want to say that to somebody. And this is where we are now. In this position. When I initially said that, I was not within this community. I ended up in this community because somebody told me I was a child abuser. I came here to talk to people, to work out why people didn't think level was horizontal. And I've found out now. Model affliction. They've got a model. They have a science that tells them to attack people. Yeah, that's right, guys. This isn't crying. This is telling people why I'm here. I came here to work out why trolls want to troll people so hard about something that's obviously reality. I'm pretty sure there's a bigger message ready to go out to let people know that there's contradictions in what people are taught or what people think. And if you don't process that stuff, then you've got paralogism. You're accepting facts from people. You're accepting the word of shadow giants. And you're not processing that information for yourself. The globe does not support geometry, and the geometry of reality does not support the globe. There's paradoxes everywhere, and I'm sorry if people are finding those paradoxes. Like water doesn't hump, doesn't drop, it doesn't slope. It stays even. Level. Level is a straight line. If somebody thinks it isn't, then I'm fully prepared to go proof for proof on a series of proofs starting from first principles right at the beginning, as base as you can get, and lead us up to it. Anyone can come in at any time and take up that challenge. Anyone can come in and see this proof, but it's already there. Everybody already knows it to be true. Level is horizontal. Water will flow. It will flow if it's higher or lower at either end. Everybody knows that. And this is hump day, so Blue Marble Science unclamped the hump with his globe science. Globe science doesn't seem to go anywhere else other than calling people by their name, posting a picture, and then threatening them. Ridiculing for something that they don't even realise what they're ridiculing. They're making a misunderstanding into a video. Everybody knows what the videos are there for anyway, because paralogism doesn't work if the person's thinking for themselves. It only works if you just accept what people tell you. And the videos, the Globe Earth Science crowd, there's not much thinking going on. They're just repetitive things that they've heard, and they write it again and they say it out loud. But when they get questioned about it, there is no answer. There's no reply. It's tricky. Yeah, I thought it would be a quiet night tonight, this week. Anybody wants to come in, have any conversations about anything? Anybody's upset about anything? Anybody got a misapprehension that I might be wanting to go over and take over a university campus in a different country? You might be mistaken. If you want to try and say, I might get hurt for vandalising something that's in another country, Blue, if you want, yeah, make up some rubbish that had never happened and then pretend the people you're talking about are horrible for doing it when we're in different countries, Blue. You're the one that's banned us from your channels and all of that, so there's no conversation going on. And it's bad. When there's no conversation going on and you can't talk to people, then obviously misunderstandings will happen. Especially when other people just make up whatever they want. I don't particularly want to start the drama video thing, but we have to document this stuff. Hopefully not for too long. Might end up finishing it by the end of this week. Get back to normal activity. Oh, we still got our... I just have checking the YouTube chat. Is there anything worthwhile in there? Got plenty of soccer accounts, haven't they? That's not a new guy. So, is this going to be a short stream tonight? We've only been going an hour. I don't know whether I can keep it going for much longer, to be honest. I've not got much planned. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. You there?
Damn, talking before, and why does Discord do that?
I don't know. Is it you
Can you hear
weren't coming through? We can hear you now. Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, there's Sam's already been in, obviously assigned to text chat trolls, and we've got the new guy.
So no takers on hump day. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, well, I think they obviously don't want to talk to us about too much. What they'd rather do is be listening in and then making videos about it.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
When you were showing those videos, I was wondering why you didn't respond. Did you notice anything in particular about those videos that they had in common?
Every one of them had somebody's name on them or somebody's picture.
Besides that, in which group did those people, quote unquote group, let's say, belong to?
Well, I think Blue's a science man, so he just likes doing science conglomerations with people. That's what I presume. They must be Blue's partners in the YouTube community, right? Because obviously there's a mutual relationship going on between Blue making his content of videos and the people who he's YouTube content creators. They're sort of a mutual exchange of information and videos, I think. Throughout,
is
it through the Globe Earth science community? Were they all that sort of a thing?
That's possible and debatable, but I meant to say all content creators, right?
Yeah, all YouTube content creators, yeah.
And all making funny videos, fun of other people, right? Including myself, yourself, and a lot of other people here, Mobius, Rakia.
Yeah, Blue's definitely making videos about other people within this community.
Yeah, fair play.
That's what he's
Let
about.
me ask you, how many times have you copyright stroke him?
Never. Never. I don't even watch the videos, to be honest. But, I mean, good luck to him.
Me neither. Just want to make a point.
Yeah.
Me neither.
No, I wouldn't. There'd be no need for us to do that because it's all YouTube, isn't it? Everybody needs to help each other out and see how we get on.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
If we didn't have them to make fun of, and if they didn't have us to make fun of, right? Well, there's nothing there then. It's like a symbiotic relationship kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Since we're a little bit concerned about saying names, I won't say names, but somebody's asking how they get in the VC. You may want to take a look at the live chat.
Oh, can you guys not? You should be able to give him a roll. I'll give him. There you go. There you go. Yeah, anybody come in? That's what it is. It's Wednesday. It's a free-for-all day. Talking about the hump. The model. Like I say, anybody can come in. Flat earthers, globe earthers, no earthers, no modelers. Doesn't really matter. All we're after is the conversation about the stuff. Otherwise, we never learn. That's what we do. Like, we have had some really good conversations over the last few days. They've been challenging for most people. But if you can't talk about whatever it is that you are the proponent of, and you're not able to explain it well enough to anybody, then what are you doing? I suggest if anybody wants to come talk to anybody here about anything, there will be people who know things about things. And even listening to people, everybody has a different method about talking about things. So in a conversation where you're talking about things, there's quite often people will pick up other things from people because they're hearing it in a different way. Going over the same thing over and over helps, because not everybody gets it the first time. A lot of this sort of stuff is a slow trickle thing. You will only be shown it when you're ready, and you will only see it when you're ready. Welcome, Brian.
Yo, mate, I'm just going to have a race. I'll be with you in a couple of minutes.
Okay. That'll be Brian, and on a PC racing. His lad does actual racing. He does actual racing, but I think they might have got Brian into doing it on the PC.
Yes, he has.
He might be going digital. He's going from raw power to chip power. Yeah, anybody's welcome here. Even the ones that think we're racist for using the word hillbilly. In fact, they're the best conversations. Anybody's willing to come in. Let's have a conversation. There's no shouting. There's no need for us to do any of that.
No, we don't have a ton of rules, but for those out there that have said, "Oh, I've been there and I've been shut down," there's reasons why. If you're going to be shut down, one of them is, you're yelling and screaming at us. You're not being very productive in the discussion. You're over talking people. I mean, a conversation is a conversation, right? I mean, it's not one group yelling at another group for no reason. But honest conversation is welcome. Absolutely. Always has been as long as I've been here.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good day today. FPV was in the house. Anybody wants to know anything about any models or anything? Some really good conversations we've had. Music.
Someone was hot micing some music. I don't know how
you'll have to let us know. Is that somebody coming in to try and get us copyright struck by playing music in the live stream?
It could very well be.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll have to let us know what you're talking about. A rug pull.
Over on the models, Bev, do you know how Google Earth actually works?
About the unclamping bit?
No, the algorithms that rounds the images off to create the globe in the first place. It's got an algorithm built into Google Earth. Now, Series, one hippie, he hacked into Google Earth and he realised there's an algorithm in there. Well, a set of algorithms So on the lower levels, it's portraying the correct map. As you slowly zoom out of Google Earth, it starts getting those images which were originally squared and starts rounding them off. And eventually, as you zoom out, it creates the globe. That's how Google Earth actually works. It's rounding off squared images. That's what these algorithms in Google Earth actually do. So that's how it creates that globe. So it's what it's doing really is taking the Mercator map and wrapping it around this globe. And that's where you're getting distortion in north and south. That shows on when you globe. You know, I've seen a globers do a flight, and they put it on Google Earth, and it made it look stupid. The flight, it was all over the place. But when they put on the Mercator map, it was a straight line. So it tells me, you know, you flew a straight line flight from Australia to South America. Straight line flight west. It went west of mine, not east. On our model, you can't go east. If you want to discuss models, you'd have to come and talk to our research team about that, the one we use. So, but as an example, you know, I'm showing you from Globus flew from Australia to South America, and they put the GPS information up, and it was a straight line flight on the Mercator map. When they put on the globe, they were coming out with stupid comments like, "Oh, look at that! It's flying faster than the spin of Earth." What? You would hope so, or it's going nowhere, is it? It's insane.
Well, apart from the fact that there's no spin. But yeah, I know they have to have their model and how it works.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, contradictions.
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know about the algorithms that are actually built into it and what they're actually doing to those images.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to go over all of those things. Somebody want unmuting? Does anybody know rug pull? You're new here, yeah. You did just come in and play music on a live stream. I'm not too sure. Anybody want to vouch for him? Okay.
I don't know him.
Here we go. Hello, Rug
What's
Pull.
up, guys? Hey, how are you, man? What's up?
Wait.
What are we all talking about here? Is this a server where they talk about the globe? The globe is chatted about?
Would you like to talk about the globe?
The globe or lack thereof? I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Well,
Defin's trying to fix my microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think you guys would be fans of Chief Keef.
Never heard of him. Who's that?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was the discussion about? Sorry for derailing. My bad.
Well, welcome. Come in.
Thank you.
It's Hump Day. Do you know much about the hump?
The hump. In reference to what exactly?
How long have you been watching for?
Probably like past like hour on and off. I've been in other like Earth Discord servers though. It was a while ago though.
So you've been in other Earth Discord servers, did you say?
Yes.
This isn't an Earth
I don't know what
Discord
you wish
server.
to call it. Is it not?
No.
No. I just found you on the stream, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we get
stop by.
We get attacked by globe earthers because they get upset.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they can be really nasty sometimes.
Yeah. They get
I don't know why
upset.
they're so like ride or die about like a sphere or whatever they think it is. Just a little shape or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of Earth curvature?
Earth curvature?
Yeah.
In what sense?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out. There's a lot of talk of Earth curvature. Do you have an imagining of what that might be?
I don't know. A really common debate they had there was they would pull up photos that should be impossible on the globe Earth model, right? And then all of the like from a distance that should be past the curve, right?
I don't know. Are you talking about the Earth curve?
I'm talking about the lack of the Earth curve, you know.
Mhm.
Here.
But
And then
what
all
would you
the
call the
globers.
Earth curve? What would you call the lack of Earth curve? What's that?
I don't know. We're on a plane.
Well, there is elevation changes,
Yes,
so it's not a plane.
but we're not on a curve.
Well,
There can be elevation changes on a 2D plane or on a plane. Yes.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily need to be a sphere to have
would that not
elevation
be the
change.
curve though, where the elevation's changing, like it goes up? So you could have
not a
could have
curve.
like an inverse curve, or like a sort of a mound, couldn't you? Or you
No.
could have like a half pipe sort of a curve like that on a mountain, or you could have like a rounded mountain.
Well, I mean, they have the same curves on a globe Earth model, but think of it as on the flat Earth model, those curves are going to be like perpendicular with the ground, right?
What curves?
Like the mountains and the hills and valleys, right? They're going to be like like pointing straight up, right? In relationship to
The curves.
What?
The
What are you saying?
curves will be pointing straight up.
I don't know. I don't know. You keep like saying curves, and
No, I'm asking you what is the curve that you're looking for, that you're talking about?
You
The
mean
Earth curve.
they're talking about like the globe or whatever they think it is.
A
you know?
ball.
Yeah, ball.
Okay. So that's what you think Earth curve is then? When
I don't
people are
know, I would have
looking
to
for
ask one of
Earth
them.
curve, that's what they're looking for.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Where would you think the best place to find that Earth curve might be?
I mean, we're supposedly like living on it, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So how would you find that curve then?
I don't know. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, that's what today is. It's Hump Day. But I was
Hump
just
Day.
asking you, like it came around today because I did hear it said quite a lot today, Earth curve, and I was thinking to myself, what the fuck's that? Because I mean, everybody knows there's mountains and valleys and hills go up and down, right? And obviously elevation changes, but I mean, they can't be talking about that, because that would be really easy to find, wouldn't it? You'd be able to just point at it and go, that Earth curve there.
Yeah.
But that can't be what they're talking about, can it?
I guess not.
So what do you think it is that when people talk of Earth curve, what do you think that they're talking about? Do you actually think anything or not? I don't think.
I think it's just some kind of like buzzword that they like using.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
You know.
What about a drop? Maybe a drop instead of we're on, this is Hump Day, but there could be a drop maybe instead of a hump. What do you think about that?
Trow.
A drop, you know, a drop.
Trow.
Trow?
Trough?
No. A drop.
Huh.
I don't know. I've just heard said. Hump, drop. Those are a couple of things. Kind of. Maybe go with Earth curve, I guess. Hump, drop.
Or like a recession.
I don't know. A recession is an economic term, is it not?
No.
Well,
what is an economic term for?
Do you know what Earth curve is then?
Well, he just fell right in, like he just couldn't help himself there.
Do you know, like water? Do you reckon you might find Earth curve on water? I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but do you think that's where you might find it, or would it be somewhere else? I think it's another one of those misnomers myself.
Yeah.
Like flat Earth. I mean, flat Earth is ridiculous, isn't it? You've got to admit to that. Because it's not flat. So how could you call it flat when it's
flatter.
not?
Totally not flat. I can go up. My driveway is curved.
Mm-hmm. Earth curve.
Yeah, but it's on like a flat plane. I mean, you can have elevation on a flat plane.
Oh,
I
so
think
are
you
you
can
looking?
also-
Wait a minute. If we're looking for that, then is the Earth curve a curved plane? Is that what we've got?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. So you would.
That's interesting.
That may be what
People
they're
are looking for
for
a curved plane. Oh,
That may be what they're looking for. Yes.
Wow. No wonder they've never found it. Sounds ridiculous.
Right.
Curved plane. That's mathematically impossible, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, I've taken like calculus and stuff, and they never really taught me that. Probably because I'd probably figure out too much. They don't teach that in public school, you know. For obvious reasons, you know.
Well, they don't teach that planes curve in public school. They definitely don't. Two-dimensional, isn't it? Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It's a mathematical thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go thinking that people aren't taught about curved planes because they haven't been to calculus. Did you say calculus?
Yeah, calculus.
Right. Do you think calculus has got an awful lot to do with the geometric plane?
Might.
It might do. Might do if that's all you've ever been told about. That's the best way for you to describe it. Yeah. Have you ever done any sort of basic geometry or anything like that? Have you ever done any measurements of the Earth, like the land?
I don't know. When I like take like a meter stick and I like put it on the ground, it seems pretty flat to me. So I don't really see any curve there.
Right. Always, whenever you put it on the ground?
Most of the time, I think.
Mm-hmm. With a slope? Would that be flat?
I mean, it would be parallel to the ground, so it would be flat, yeah.
If you just put a stick on the ground, do you think it's parallel?
Huh?
What's your understanding of parallel?
Side by side, not intersecting. No.
So when you put a stick on the ground, it's side by side.
I mean, like if the Earth was so like curved though, like wouldn't like a big boat, wouldn't it like the middle of it would be more in the water than like the edges of it? Does that make any sense?
No, not to me. Is that what you think? A big boat, more of it in the water at the bottom, in the middle.
Like around, like centered on the boat, it would make more sense, or it would be higher in the water than the edges would.
I get what he's saying. Hypothetically, right? If you could create a ball of water and then put a boat on it large enough to see the difference. The middle would be lower.
Yeah, he's talking about George's spirit level with the bubbles higher at the ends.
But in reality, ballast is what controls the stern and the helm from being, you know what I'm saying, like different levels in the water.
Right, let me get a picture. I can see if we've got a picture that George, one of the globe guys. Do you study under any of the globers? Do you get your information from any of those, or
why would I willingly partake in brainwashing?
You think what George can brainwash you? Do you know George?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why would you know?
If I get to know him, he might start trying to brainwash me, though.
See that there? That picture. He's got a spirit level with the bubble in the middle, and as he moves it to the end, the bubble moves. Is that what you're talking about? But a boat, obviously. Is that why you would say in the boat is out of the water, or it's in the
Yeah,
water?
yeah.
Do you imagine that the same thing would happen on that spirit level as well?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's another win for George. So you go for the hump of the water, not the drop. Or have you not been brainwashed by George?
I don't really want to be brainwashed by George, if I'm honest.
No, but you did say that the bubble would be like that, or the boat would be.
Well, I mean, I don't know why he's decided to model this in MS Paint, which is made by people that are trying to undermine the flat Earth. Don't really.
They're trying to undermine the flat Earth. Well, the flat Earth is ridiculous, isn't it? Because there's elevation changes.
It's the flatter Earth. The flatter Earth.
Is that what you've come to advocate?
I don't think we need to argue here over terminology when we all know what it means.
Well, I don't know. Like I say, I've been trying to work out why.
Well, I think you've been talking with George too much, or whoever is brainwashing everybody here.
George, I don't think George is brainwashing anybody here. Don't worry about that.
That's kind of what we do,
Definitely
though.
something that somebody who's being brainwashed would say.
Getting caught up in the terms is kind of what we do here in the language, because words have meaning here. So we like to be very, very, very clear, which is why when you said recession, I said, isn't that an economic term?
No.
Right? So we like to be very clear about what the terms mean here.
Sorry, I didn't need to speak in legal terms for everyone here. Sorry.
No, just when you say a term, it'd be good to clarify what that means. But when you say something like, well, we all know what that means, it's clearly not true.
Huh. I get what you're putting down. I get it. Did
I hear you say that you can imagine water humping?
I don't think that's what I said.
My apology, then. What did you say?
But if that is the most humorous form of what you think I could have said, I'll allow you to think that is what I said.
No, I'm not trying to be humorous. You'd be surprised what people tell us here. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just curious. Can you envision such a
no
thing?
water humping going on here. No water humping going on.
No
here.
way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, what I've been saying is that if you got a boat on the round Earth, right? Like, wouldn't the center of the boat be deeper in the water than the I don't know what you call it, the starboard? What is the front of the boat and the end of the boat?
Not got a clue.
The bow is the front, and the stern is the back.
Something like that.
No,
yeah,
exactly
those wouldn't be as deep in the water as the middle is. And if I look up a picture of a boat right now, that just clearly is not the case.
It's called the
The
point.
question is not the boat. The question is the water. Like, do you envision the water
look at the
dropping
water
at
on
a
that
certain...
boat right there.
Yeah. But do you envision, like, the water dropping at a certain distance? Is that how you envision it?
I mean, but if we bust open the old let's bust open Desmos. No?
What is going on here? Anybody know what's going on here?
Somebody's trying to have fun with people about.
Oh, you think he's joking around?
Yeah,
he's joking around. That could be right.
Yeah.
Golly,
looking something up
for it.
Trying to fathom out which is the transom on a boat.
The transom is where the motor goes on, like an outboard. Bow on a big ship is the front.
That's the pointy end.
Yeah, front. Stern would be the back, where the prop wash comes out.
That's got the transom on it.
And no, well, I guess they may refer to the back portion. That's I've never heard of that on a ship or a yacht. Just on like a transom is where you would mount a motor.
Which tends to be on the back.
It's definitely on the back, but they don't call the back anyway.
Oh dear.
Yes.
I heard a great new
You see
terminology.
very clearly this
from-
phenomenon presented in this image.
The phenomenon.
Yeah, the phenomenon.
Phenomenon of what? Is that all of that black stuff? Is that the liquid? And then you've put
no,
over
that's just the
over a
PNG
ball.
that doesn't work in the globe.
Tell us what we're
conspiracy
looking at
software.
here. Tell us what we're looking at.
The little red box.
Yeah.
Consider that to be a boat. And,
The box is the hump? Hold on. But
the big blue
I just see level.
sphere.
The box is the boat, he said.
Yeah, the red box is the boat. And
Now it's the boat.
and the big sphere is the conspiracy, yes?
What
Globe
conspiracy?
conspiracy.
Is it
Globe
stuck on
conspiracy.
top of it?
So you got a round earth with straight water on it? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Good afternoon.
No, the black is the water. The black is just ignore the
circle.
black. Ignore the black. Not to be racist.
Where's the
Can I say welcome back, Brian Mabbott, please?
Where's the end? Where's the transom of that red box?
Did you just make up a word?
Transom? No, it's part of a boat, which you say the red box is. Because see, if you're going to be silly, then we're going to be silly right back.
How am I being silly exactly?
How much time you got there, fella?
Can I jump in, please?
Please, by all means, jump in.
I just want to say good afternoon and welcome back, Brian Mabbott. I missed you.
Yes, sir, Brian Mabbott. Hey, Rob, what's the transom
sir.
of a boat?
I have no idea. I'm not a boat guy. I'm a car guy. I could Google it real quick.
You don't know what a transom
I'll be on mute.
You want to say something, Brian? You want to go ahead?
I was just saying you should all know what a transom is.
I don't.
Well, you do now. You've learned something.
Yes, sir. So, rug pull. Question. Serious question. How do you envision that water? I'm not pulling your leg.
What do you mean, how do I envision that water? I'm showing you. So consider the big blue sphere to just be like the layer of water that's on top of the Earth. Right.
And what's
at
the
least on
black?
globe model? The black is nothing. Just ignore that. It's irrelevant. But you can see the center of the boat, right, is deeper in the water than the edges of the boat. Yes.
Transom is a real word, by the way.
That's a pretty big boat you got there. As
Yes,
compared
it is a
to
large boat. It is a large boat.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
I don't see how that diminishes my point, though.
Okay, let me ask you a question. We get to the brass tacks. Make it simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a canal is, right?
Yeah.
Can you envision, let's say, a 3-mile canal with locks on either end?
Huh. I mean, yeah. If everything was flat, yeah, I could. But wouldn't the
I
water
didn't
be
ask you
like
about the
spilling out?
shape. I didn't ask you about the shape
Yeah,
or anything.
I mean, I guess I can. Yeah, it's in my mind right now.
Okay, so we got a canal of water still with locks on either end.
Huh.
We have 2 boats facing each other. I'm in one boat and you're in the other. A little dinghy. We're about 6 foot off the water.
You mean
With
off
me
the
so
water?
far?
Like we're like hovering over the water?
No, we're on the boat standing up and we're about 6 foot off the water. It's a little dinghy boat with a little boat motor in the back.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're nose to nose. We shake hands and then we put our boats in reverse and we start going backwards, right?
Huh.
You shouldn't really stand up in those type of boats.
Yeah, you have to have like a lower
Yeah,
center of
be careful, SC, because you
center of
might
mass.
fall backwards towards the back of the boat and hit your head on the transom.
Yeah, go watch out for that transit. Okay, all right. We're not standing. We're sitting down safely and securely.
Thank
Right?
God. Put your life jacket on, sir.
Life jacket on, hooked up. My apology. So now we put the boats on reverse, and we safely go backwards. Right? We reach about, I don't know, let's say half a mile in between us, or a mile in between us.
Don't go too fast, or the water will splash over the transom.
Okay, so yes.
The transom. Yeah. So now my question to you is, sir, when you look at the water, how does the water appear to you?
Blue.
I'm not asking you the color.
What are you asking me then? Looks like
Is there what's the water look like between two boats? Is the water level? Is there a drop? What's going on there?
I think it should be level. I don't know. I don't really own a boat though, so.
So you think the water is completely level between the two observers? Or does one observer see like something else and the other one sees something else?
Actually, there might be a little bit of a drop, but you know how like when you fill up a glass of water, right? You fill up a glass of water. It's like brimming full.
Yeah.
Let me get a photo. Let me get a photo. Yeah, you see here? You see here?
Yep.
Yeah. See, there's a curve on that water, right?
And what is the cause of that curve?
What do you mean, what is the cause of that curve? It's something surface tension, I think.
Yeah, water tension. Exactly.
Yeah.
Surface, the water, yeah. That's what you envision that you will see in the canal?
Well, I think I might see a little bit less of you because of that surface tension, right? No?
So, but we're not at the end of the canal now, right? We're only a half a mile. There's still like a couple of miles of water behind both of us.
I'm not sure. I think we might actually look the same. I don't know. We probably should look the same, I think.
The same meaning what?
The same, like I should be able to see just as much of you as if I was like 5 feet away from you. You might be a little smaller though. Like, you know, you're further away.
Okay, let's say we moved a little bit further away then. But not at the edge, but let's say we're like now 2 miles apart, let's say. How would the water appear between us?
The water appear? Probably the same as it was before.
Which is what?
Level.
Sorry?
Level.
The water is level. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So now one final question.
Huh?
Is there any distance where you can envision the water not being level?
I mean, did you see the picture of the glass of water that I sent? Did you see that?
Yeah, leaving behind the water tension. Everybody knows about water tension, right?
It should be level all the time, you know?
No matter the distance, let's say 10 miles apart or...
Yeah. I mean, like there's like visibility issues, right?
Okay, so how would that work on your...
perfectly clear.
Perfect. So how would that work on your ball then? Or on a ball?
Would that work on what now? On what now? I mean, I was saying that wouldn't make any sense on a globe or on our flat Earth. Well, quote unquote flat plane Earth. No?
What do you mean it wouldn't make sense? The water, what we just discussed, wouldn't make sense?
No. I'm saying that this would all make sense on a flat plane, right? I'm saying that the ship being deeper, like, if we were on a globe or a curved plane, right? Then we'd really hate. It's fucking globe. It's a globe. It's a fucking sphere. You guys are retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
That's globe science for you, people.
There he is.
Globe
There's the scum we deal with.
science.
Okay.
He was brave, though. Well done, that man.
Bless him.
Oh, fucking hell.
I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody out there listening, this is exactly why it's not a globe. Because of people like that.
Oh.
Scumbag.
Fucking
Yeah.
pictures off the fucking channel. Come on.
You're a piece of work, bro. That guy should be reported.
Yeah.
Just
It's
saying,
obvious
that guy
that's
should be
what they're
reported
doing
to
now,
Discord.
right? If anybody's watching.
Because that's all they got.
Yeah, that's the globe.
That's all they've got.
That's the shutdown method for the globers.
These are the people we're dealing with. You hear it here. And you see it here. Imagine.
And what you're ready for now is, see everybody that's listening, all of the haters, they're going to report now.
Green flag, green flag.
So, anybody wants to know why we have to watch what we're doing, it's because of people like this. This is globe earth science. Big arguments. Very clever people. Been watching globe earth science, and they get upset about the hump.
Yep. Really drives them crazy. This is a display of what they have to resort to, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for this.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. People are starting to see what they've got now.
Hang on, Brian. Hey, let's get Sam in here to defend his buddy on his side. Come on, Sam.
Won't come in here.
You condone that kind of activity? Sam? Get off of YouTube.
Yeah, they do.
You might as well just leave the channel, Sam.
Blue will be making videos about it. Like a bit of content for the guys, that. Like, ooh, like, everybody. This is what they have to come with. The science of the globe. That's probably one of the best arguments I have heard for quite a while, though. Coming from the globe side. He could have been a flat earth. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say either, because he was a bit non-committal, obviously. But I presume, well, I don't know. That's the level of conversation that we have come to expect, though. Terrible globe arguments. I mean, we have been saying for quite a while that there isn't much left. I mean, they started banning us from all of the, the conversation places that, because obviously when I came into this, yeah, sorry.
Can you do me a favour? Can you take off the live chat, please? Put it on the Agents of the Logos room on the YouTube. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I tell you what, I'll put a thingy on.
Just cover up the text, please.
Yeah. PC's going slow.
There's another one just arrived.
Okay. We've got memes on now. So I'll put that chat back in there. We've got another. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got another one.
See, I never thought we'd ever end up with this. It's simple conversations about simple things, and now we've got people doing this. I mean, I did hear about all of this sort of stuff a few years ago. I heard where there was a lot of trolls around doing this sort of thing to shut down streams in the early days. But I never imagined when I came into it I'd ever struggle to talking to people. I mean, just being a simple guy taught surveying at college, and they obviously told me. So I came looking for the people that are supposedly the surveyors, and I came in here looking for them, and they've disappeared. They've gone, and in replace there's people that have never done any surveying in their life now telling us that they know much more about it than we do, which I find very strange. But this is what we're this is where we're at the stage of the argument. We've been saying for a bit, where do we go from here? Because it's obvious, and it's plainly obvious for everyone to see now. The globe has nothing. It's got that little that the people that are in the globe community have got no argument, as we've shown by the Globe Earth Science channels. Just attacking people. We've just seen somebody come in with his best globe argument, which is shouting offensive words so they can get kicked off the channel, try and get the channel shut down because they're I don't know, they have a model, and that model affliction makes them do that. They definitely cannot answer any questions about their model. They cannot. He got stressed about when he was asking about the water level dropping.
They have nothing.
Are you wanting to come in, Bri, or
who?
You, because we can hear your car.
Sorry. I'll be there in a minute.
Turn?
Yes, Timothy, we've had to put that on because there's a load of what I would call, I'd have to say, trolls. And I would have to say Globe Earth trolls as well, not...
Timothy's one of them.
Yeah. I know. I mean, it's obvious. Welcome to the internet, lol, says Sam. These are all of the gatekeepers for the globe. Terrible, but I mean, that's what we've got to go with.
Welcome to the internet, where it's about time that all you degenerate cockheads got called out and exposed for what you do day in and day out, because you're boring little sad lonely old trolls.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody is watching the chat here now and seeing what the Globers actually have. And seeing how people treat other people within YouTube community. Within this community that we're in. You've just seen how the Globe Earth people need content from other people. They make videos about other people. They're probably going to make videos about this tonight. And they'll probably turn it however they want to make whatever they want. And anybody that listens to any of their videos will go with whatever their guys say. Because that's where we're at today's society. There's non-thinking people that just listen to the words of the shadow giants. And the shadow giants may be deceiving you. They may be lying to you to give you a false impression. So then you don't have to ask them any questions. You can just go along with making fun of normal people.
You're clipping a little bit for us in here. I think you're fine in the YouTube, but
I'll jump in. Jump back again.
Cool, thanks.
I can see what's going on as well. In the chat, the people in the chat think that they're winning because we're commenting on them, but I just want everybody to keep an eye on what's actually going on in the chat. What's that? What? Did you go, uh-oh?
Yeah, because we didn't hear any of that.
Oh. Well, I think my PC just froze for a second.
Yeah, now you're back.
Can't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, people just notice what's going on in the chat. I know there's not many people watching, and I know, especially tonight, most of them are going to be haters. Because that's what they're after. They're after watching a YouTube channel get targeted. I hope a lot of people are watching, and I hope a lot of people will be taking note of this, because we are just simple people. I am anyway. Just a simple channel. Simple Discord channel. We talk about logic, geometry, and reality, and do simple tests. A lot of people are accusing us of a lot of silly things. And as you can see, we have a lot of dedicated trolls, always have had. Check the Discord channel. The trolls within the Discord channel seem to have backed off a bit recently. They seem to be targeting the YouTube quite a lot more just recently. Maybe it's because of the new Discord rules. What can and can't be said in Discord with the rules. Maybe they're doing their job to hold a lot of trolls off, but I'm not so sure whether YouTube works the same. I don't know whether there's any new rules for YouTube.
No, but the stream's still up, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. It depends. They might not have had enough reports been put in yet.
Oh, I'm sure they've had plenty by now. As soon as it happened, they were planning it in the background. It was just like, it was unbelievably obvious. Even his name was obvious. It was like, come on, dude, seriously. You need to try to troll better.
The radio voice as well was a bit... Hey,
yeah.
How's it all going, folks?
Yes, it's all very obvious.
Yeah. This is, well, I don't know. If anybody was willing to come and talk with us, they would have come and talked to us. Now, all we have to do is let everybody know that we have a test to show that level is horizontal. Everybody knows level's already horizontal. The simplicity of this test is just a test to show that level is horizontal. Now, no other claims are made by us, but the implications of that may be too much for other people to handle. And if it is, I'm sorry. But the fact of the matter is, level is horizontal. In reality, everybody says it. Check with any surveyor. There's no need to ask them about the shape of the earth. Nobody knows the shape of the earth. The hills, they go up in elevation. When you're at the top of a hill, you can go down in elevation? Pretty simple. There's elevation changes. Those elevation changes make sure, for 100% certain, it's not flat. The Earth is not flat unless you make it flat. And I've never known anyone ever need to make the Earth flat. So, ridiculous claim. As to what Earth curve is, still don't know. Nobody's ever told me yet. I think what Earth curve is something people can talk about and argue about whilst nobody knows what it is. Is there Earth curve? Isn't there Earth curve? What is Earth curve? Nobody's ever bothered asking anybody. You've just been arguing about it for years without anybody knowing what it is. So I think that's what we should be doing. We should be looking for the identity of what is Earth curve. And then it would be a good idea if we could establish where it is and how we will get it, a measurement of such. Because I think I have heard recently that you can find Earth curve by looking at a light in the sky. Ridiculous method, but I've never, nobody's ever shown us how you do this or the procedure that you go about doing this. And obviously you can't measure an angle and do anything with that. That's not going to prove anything. You've got a third of a triangle. There's not much you can do with that. Trolls are good tonight. I think we should. I might have to make it members only in the chat at some point.
No, it's fine. We can just go back to deleting them.
Yeah.
Let them show themselves what they are.
That's what's happening at the moment, and honestly, they're performing very well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Shine the light upon the cockroaches.
They've got nothing. They've got no evidence. So this is their tactic.
It's not as if it should be a problem for them either. I mean, we do here, like we say, not a flat Earth channel. We're not even an Earth channel. We are just a group of people that want to start off at the basics and have a firm understanding of where we're going. Now that seems to be upsetting for people because particularly the globe earthers, they can't talk about logic. We've found that there is an inability of these people to talk about logic. They have to misinterpret words. I mean, that was a bit bad where he didn't even want to say the word drop. But I think as we're learning, these brain freezes are brought about because the cog-dis reaction. I would be even tempted to say that the outburst that guy had was a cog-dis reaction to being trapped. A model's put him in a situation where he didn't know what to say and decided he wasn't having enough fun with himself and he had to do that in order to get out of it. That was an escape.
That was a selfie, was it?
What?
That little GIF he put in, was that a selfie?
I don't know, he might have been doing, yeah. He might have been enjoying himself, yeah. You never know what the Globers are doing, right? But I mean, when they put gifts in like that.
I heard a new terminology in Gems the other day which astonished me. They were discussing the black swan, and their dismissal was a new, what would you call it, terminology for refraction and what causes refraction, and it's called fairy fog.
Fairy fog?
No, fairy, as in a little fairy.
Really?
And they were absolutely serious about it, yeah. You got to be joking. No, the terminology is fairy fog.
They're making up new words. That's impressive, though. I like that. Might start using that.
How deep have you got to dig to bolster your bullshit up?
Look here. Not Mike.
Me, Dave, what you doing?
Sorry. Don't yell at me.
Hey,
yeah,
Beth.
fairy fog.
Hey, John.
Just as a
supposed to
side
say,
note,
that was really sad, man. That was I just got back from the store, walked in, and I heard that display, and I was wondering what the hell is going on, because I've never actually witnessed that live like that before. That was crazy, man. There's definitely something wrong with these people. To be able to do that, you're mentally screwed up, man. That's all I can say.
I think what it is once you draw the attention of the globe earth science community and you show them a straight line, then this is the reaction that happens. The globe earth science community react really strangely, like Brian's saying. They're making up things called fairy fog.
and it's fog that can move the horizon back dozens, if not hundreds of miles.
No, wait. It moves an apparent position to somewhere more apparent.
And I think this is a result of faceless conversations, too. People wouldn't do this face to face. There's no way somebody would come up to you face to face.
John, with some of these people like that, I wouldn't be surprised if they do dodgy stuff like that in real life. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I can't believe they would walk away unscathed, though. I mean, not the world I grew up in, I'm telling you.
Globe Earth science it's come a long way. This is 2022.
There is one thing you should be aware of, Bev. You are on everybody's lips at the minute. Every place I've been, you are the topic of conversation. So it tells me whatever you're doing it right.
We're doing this, which is exposing them finally. You know how long we've been in this and seen what they do. They're just making it easier for us to expose them. So
they do not realise that they're probably promoting people's inquiries more than ever we do.
Yeah.
They don't realise that. They're as much as a promotion for having a different view of the world as what we are. In fact, I think they're more.
Here's a new one.
Fairy fog, you've got to write that into the
Here we go. Yeah. See, they're just coming in now into the server. They want to get into the voice chat
on this one, Emma.
I'm literally. They're not having.
Hey, relax, Beth. You were talking about how you wouldn't say it to your face. I would say it to your face, and I would crush you.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy you, dude. I would rock
really?
you. Yes.
Thank you. For what?
You couldn't handle it, dude.
Who are you? For
who are you? Someone who's ready to dominate Bev in a combat situation.
Who are you? Goodbye.
No, for what reason,
scared?
Dude?
For what you're saying on your stream, brother.
For saying that level is horizontal, is that upset you?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Your chin's gonna get rocked,
dearie
dude.
me.
Your chin's gonna get rocked. It's gonna
Yeah.
spin around, dude. Your head.
That sounds like a threat from a 12-year-old. Now,
Yeah.
please, off you go to beddy buys. Night-night.
We don't need any of that. Sorry.
Oh,
No.
look at that, everyone. Come on.
It's so.
That's all they
good.
got.
I
It's
know,
all
but
they
it
All
doesn't-
they've got.
the thing is, it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, mate.
Show your trigger. This is beautiful. Thank you.
Right, here you go.
Do
They're
it some
all-
more. Do it some more. Please, please. Come on.
Okay,
Give it more.
Bev.
Yeah.
Bev, for 2
Are they-
seconds,
are they-
show
Show the stream.
YouTube. Show the YouTube what's going on quickly.
This is
literally.
science. This is science, guys, right here.
There you go.
This is the science Bev was talking about earlier, right?
This is atting everybody on Discord. because he's
So we've had a load of people join the server just to do this,
Just to-
spam the thing, everything. Right, now you can turn it back off again.
Yeah.
So this is why we're not showing the Discord this evening, and this is what happens when you talk about the tactics that these people do. These people who are so secure in their knowledge of their reality that they spend all of their time telling other people that they're stupid. I mean, if you're really that secure, why are you even here? Just get on with your life, move on. Why do you care? Oh,
That's exactly it, Emma. You become part of the conversation, or you find it ridiculous and you walk away. What motivates this behavior? Level is horizontal. I use that every day in my working life.
Clearly.
Don't ever bother me once.
Be careful, John. You're dangerous.
I don't know if you caught Jose's stream yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. He'd done it about cults. And everything they explained a cult was, or sort of shows you that it could be culted, was the globe. Everything they said was exactly what the globe is saying to people.
Well, I do just believe I've got the first threat for somebody to knock my head off because I say level is horizontal.
Well, for saying that.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine how upset people must get for you saying level is horizontal? Now, if they had a decent comeback to it, I don't think they would need to be threatening violence.
They've got no comeback. They've got nothing. They do not realise they are in checkmate. It's over.
Yeah. They think they're going to shut down the Discord server because it's shown porn. Just because one of the Globe scientists got overexcited about him not being able to talk about the curve of the water.
You are really a thorn in their side, Bev.
I can't be, Brian. I can't. Seriously, it cannot be that bad for me to say that level is horizontal. That can't be the reason, can it? It can't possibly be that bad.
It must be. Because that is the only thing that you stick to your guns to.
That's strange.
It is strange, and it tells you straight away that has cut their fantasy down.
Would you say that other people should not say that level is horizontal for fear of people doing what these people are doing, threatening violence and threatening to show pictures of your house, doxing you? Is that should other people just stop saying that level is horizontal, even if you know it? If you don't know it, just don't do it because it upsets a globe science people. Too much.
I'd say it more and more.
Well, obviously, then you might end up getting doxxed and people doing this to you if you ever say anything as horrible as that. I mean, it must be to cause people to do this sort of a thing. Just level being horizontal.
In my language, I don't know what it means in other language. Maybe it's something offensive in another language then.
It might be, yeah. If anybody knows if there's some sort of globe science language where level being horizontal has been wrote down as an offensive comment that causes people to threaten violence against the people who say it. When was the last time anybody got threatened like that? I don't think I've ever been threatened like that on the internet. There's been a lot of internet tough guys, but don't think I've ever had anybody threaten violence.
I wonder if he knows that he can be traced.
Oh,
I wouldn't know.
that has to be right.
What's that?
Well, he repeatedly used the N-word, and
no, that was a different guy, wasn't it? There's been two tonight. Yeah, there's been two different ones.
I was racing. Sorry, thought it was the same guy.
It's definitely the new globe argument, though, right? We know that they've been upset about level being horizontal for quite a while. And it's on their lips, obviously. They're obviously upset about it. Don't know. I think I might have to start a level is horizontal meme thing. Oh, there's another one. Look, there's loads of them. 420. Oh, who could be a 420 guy? I know the 420 squad. That's a gang member, innit? Does anybody know the 420 guy? The head honcho of the 420 gang?
That's new to me, mate.
Let him in. Have you never heard of the 420 gang?
Well, it hasn't crossed me, no. I've just learnt it, so... But keep your finger firmly on the mute button.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would say, though, if I really wanted to get in to have a discussion. I'd say, let me up, cowards.
Yeah.
That'd be the first phrase
Tag everybody
I'd put in there.
the street.
Yeah. Yep.
Does anybody let him in? Give him a roll? Or...
No, why would I do something like
hell
that?
no.
You're not going to let him in? Isn't that what we're doing here? Isn't that... You know, these are the... He's obviously one of the top guys. I mean, brave ones willing to come in and have a chat. Did say that anybody willing to come in and have a chat. And these are the ones I think globe earth science noobs, right? They need to show the big guys what they're doing. Go on, let him in. See, I want to get... Let's see if he wants to come in and apologise for his friend. That's got to be Mark Taylor in the chat.
Hey, Bev, you got banned, dude. You got banned off Twitch. What happened? What happened, big guy? What happened, buddy?
Got banned off where?
You got banned off Twitch, buddy. What happened?
I don't know.
Where are you clowns coming from? Is there a particular clown server you belong to?
What? Can you speak English, please, when you address me?
This is just a rent an army.
Emma,
I know.
Rent a bunch of fucking trolls.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
The men are trying to speak.
Mute,
Is this the 420 squad?
Let's talk about
mute him and let him
You
talk
got
when
banned.
you want him to talk. Just mute him.
No, it's alright. I
Bev,
want to hear
you
what
got
he
banned.
has to
Let's
say.
address
He
this.
sounds like RC Mikey a little bit.
Emma. Shh.
Say my name, bitch.
Is
Does
this,
sound like a bitch.
is this people that have got a different way of thinking than you?
Brian,
So
I'm trying to speak to Bev. Brian,
Yeah.
Brian,
Is-
I don't care
kids
what
from
you
some
say.
Don't worry,
Don't
guys. Don't worry,
Bev,
guys.
You were banned from Twitch. Let's address that. Let's address
Is
that,
it
Bev.
so
You've been banned from
painful
Twitch.
for
What is the
you
reaction?
that people have a different way of looking at
Brian, I'm not even listening to you, Brian. Nobody's listening to you. You just spout nonsense, dude. I'm trying to speak to Bev. He got banned from Twitch.
Okay. Is
Bev,
that
what's going on?
because of your 420 squad team? Do you
My 420
are
squad? What are you even on about?
Are
you
you
schizophrenic fuck? Schizophrenic.
Are you
literally have
420
schizophrenia.
guy?
Seek help. Seek medication.
Are you
please?
Are you 420
address,
guy?
Address your issues.
Is this
I
420
don't know
guy?
what you're talking about.
Oh, this is the
This is a
dog
username I
clown
It's
squad.
420 guy. Well done.
English.
Yeah.
Montreal. English, please.
So are you
Say
coming
hi-
in here
say hi
to
your boy
raise
there.
the
What's
flag?
his name? That clown.
Raise the flag of the
Seek
420.
atten- Who was the guy that used to say "seek attention" all the time? Could this be him?
What are you on about?
What's that
you
idiot's
crazy?
name, Bev?
I
You
don't know.
guys are crazy.
He used to say
You guys
"seek
are
medical
psycho.
attention, get help, get education." Now he had 2 lines.
Okay, well,
What?
I'm not
saying
bothered
a
about
lot
that.
more than
So
Bev,
what's
You got
happened?
banned from Twitch. Let's
I know, you
address
keep
that.
saying
Let's
that. Say it
address that.
again. Say it again.
Let's address that. You haven't addressed it yet.
Say it
I'm
again
asking you
then.
to address
Just tell
it.
me what's happened. What's happened? What's happened?
Telling you what happened. You've been banned from Twitch for violating their community guidelines.
Yeah.
So you need to address that. Let's address that.
Okay.
And then
What-
you can expose me.
Which
you can
which was
expose me.
which was the exact community guideline that we got banned for?
You showed a dick on stream.
Oh, okay. And that was
Showed a man
one of your
looking at
420
something else.
guys, was it?
No.
No.
I'm
Wasn't
just a
one of
random
your
who joined your
guys.
stream. No, I'm just a random who joined your stream. You guys are goofballs, though.
Okay, so did you come from Twitch?
You guys are straight up goofballs.
Were you watching it on
Yes.
Twitch and you thought, I know what,
Yes.
I'll go over there and gloat.
Emma,
Or
I
did
just
you
want-
did you
wait,
come
wait,
for
hold
some
on,
more
hold on,
pictures?
hold on.
Did you did you come for some more
Bev,
pictures of globe
not
scientists
listening to you.
enjoying themselves?
I'm just saying, I'm not listening.
Or was
to you right
that
now. Nobody's
picture of
listening to
you?
you,
Was
'cause I'm
that
trying to
was
get
that what
my
you
thing.
did he live stream you? And did you get upset about it?
Then listen, Emma. Thank you for muting. By the way, thank you for
Do you get a
listening. to my,
banana for
my
this? A
demand.
part of your crew when you get back?
Montreal. You need to listen to me now. Emma's listening to
Oh,
me. and
fuck
you
off,
need to
you
speak English
complete
now.
bellend!
Come on, Brian. Let him
Oh,
let him
listen.
have his big time. He's a big guy now. He's
What the
just
hell?
elevated himself to
This is
globe hero.
Fucking
Brian.
pretender.
Brian,
you're not helping.
This is perfect.
Right, what are
if
you
he
on
wants,
about?
if he wants to come
Emma,
in and
Emma,
show
Emma,
the
go
whole
back to me,
world
please.
exactly
Emma,
what he's
Emma,
like,
sweetheart.
Down
And-
talk, you people. You let them down talk to you like that.
Brian,
You're
what-
scum.
Yeah.
Brian,
These
you don't get
people
the
are scum.
Brian. You're smart enough to figure this out, right? We're telling you to let it roll.
Raclia, shut up, dude. Stay muted. Jesus Christ.
Wouldn't have anybody
There's a bunch
talk
of
to me like
retards
that,
here.
Dave. If he was stood here, mate, he'd be picking to
Unless you were allowing it to happen,
Get
right?
out of here. Wallace and Gromit, dude, get out of here. Get out of here if you're drunk. Thank you. Bev, let's address the issue. You've been banned from Twitch. What is your next move?
Well, what does it look like my next move is?
Sit in a Discord call and cry like a baby. That's
Cry?
what it's looking like. Yeah, cry.
Does
Yes.
does it look like I'm bothered?
Yeah, you look very bothered right now.
Okay.
I hope you're recording this, Bev.
Of course we are. It's live, Brian.
It's not live. You've been banned from Twitch. What are you talking about? What else are you streaming on?
It's still live, dude.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Everybody's watching
You're
you still.
schizophrenic.
They're all
Say hi
listening
to
to you.
everybody on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're a
say hello.
schizophrenic.
You're gonna be
Oh,
a star.
We're gonna make
Oh,
you a
it's-
star.
Zanzi 420 is gonna be a star? Yes.
Yes, we're gonna give you pom poms and
Come to my Twitch
everything.
stream. Come to my Twitch stream. I believe in a globe. welcome to my Twitch stream.
Yeah,
I'm Sanzi420.
globe hero.
You want a long skirt or a short skirt?
Dude, you know we're not flat earthers, don't you?
Homophobic.
You know you've just been bragging because you've what have you tried to shut down? What was there?
I'm gonna pop you in the chin, dude.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
another
I'm just
threat.
saying.
Nice.
It's not a threat, it's a promise, dude. I'll pop you in the chin.
Oh my god, is this the same guy on a voice changer?
Yeah.
This is like really
What do you mean
Super
it's
triggered.
It's the same voice, you dumb idiot. What are you talking about? Emma? Go back to the
you're
theater,
so
please.
clever, being 12 and all that.
Emma, I'm
Hey,
looking
keep
at
it
your
up.
profile
We'll
picture,
call
you're
this
fat.
Bozo Night from now on. Hump and Bozo Night.
So
You're gonna give us good clips. Keep it up. Can you dance?
Can
while
you
you
speak
chirp?
English? Can you speak English?
So was
Can you
this a
dance? Can you do
directed
like the
attack?
jig?
Wait a minute. Is this a directed attack against me? Or is it
What?
just, do you think
Sure.
it's because of you're a globe earther supporting the globe earth, trying to shut
I know,
down
I
flat
just joined
earth,
your
are you?
stream, dude. I
Pardon?
just joined your stream, dude. And you brought this nonsense to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You brought it here, didn't you? You weren't
I
you
didn't bring this
bragging about somebody?
I could pop you in the chin. Easy, dude.
Yeah.
You'd be knocked out. One punch.
Yeah.
You'd be on the floor.
If you ever left your house, I might believe you.
Are you going to come and see
got a
us at
home-
one of the tests that we're going to do?
What?
Are you going to come and join us at one of the tests? Maybe at Bedford
Are you
Canal?
gonna get in a rocket and then blow up midair or whatever that guy did? You know that guy who built a rocket and then tried to go in the yeah.
Yeah, you
No, I
do
don't.
realise, dude, none of us in here think the Earth is flat. So whatever person
What are you
sent you a
doing, man?
message and
What are
said,
you doing?
there's
man?
a flat Earth channel over there,
What is
they've
this
given you
then?
the wrong information. So
Yeah.
you've just been trolled, mate. Your troll team has just been trolled.
They're laughing at you.
Well done.
Yeah, they sent you in like the jester, you know?
Yeah,
We're
and
laughing
for
at
someone,
you.
for someone
Everyone's
who thinks they're really clever, you don't know much about Twitch, mate. It doesn't
Everyone's
make much
laughing
difference.
at you.
Heat rejection, right? Heat rejection, right?
And
Yeah,
I'm the only
which is
flat
really
earther here,
not
and
that
I'm
big.
laughing at you. Yeah, you hear me, bro?
Here's laughing at
Hey.
you, kid.
Here's laughing at you, kid. Don't worry, I'll find you.
Yeah, sub to my channel.
I'm the only
Sub
flat
to my
earther
channel,
here.
please.
Oh,
Don't worry.
we
The
allowed
last
you
thing
in.
I'm gonna do is sub to your channel, bro.
Yeah, especially when you
you're a
only
piece of
play things
shit.
like Minecraft, dude. Anyway, see you later.
What
It's
the
been
hell?
nice
Minecraft's a
talking to
great
you.
game. It's got a full Earth. It's got a
We
globe.
allowed you in here, and then we're
Yeah.
allowing you to leave. Watch.
Yeah,
If you enjoyed the content, please support On the Level and future projects. Membership subscriptions available now, or come and get involved at Next Level Discord server. Thank you.